Alright, welcome to Bob's Garage. Let me show you what I got going on today. I'm working on a Toyota Sienna minivan. I have to replace a control arm bushing and a transmission mount for inspection. I also have rear brakes and the emergency brake shoes, but that'll be another day. Let me show you what I got going on today. There's the control arm bushing. Got the new one here. So this is the new one. And the old one is just completely coming apart. The back side's pretty bad. The front is popping up out of there. So we have that for the control arm bushing. Transmission mount is just, it's rotted. It's really not even bad as far as, you know, it's not broken inside where it's the transmission and engine's about to jump out of the vehicle, but it's just a rust. It just rusted through. This van's hardly ever used, and it just sits there and rusts. But it's my mom's van. She wants it fixed, so this is what I'm doing. It's taken me a while to get this stuff out of here because everything is so rusted. So once I have it out, I'll bring you back and show you what's going on. All right. Okay, finally got it all off. So what I ended up doing was the new transmission comes with this top bolt or threaded rod not in it. So I want you to put this in and then thread this in there before you tighten it all up. What I ended up doing was, for some reason, I burned this end off, burned the stud off the bottom, still wouldn't come out. I ended up cutting the boot off, heating this up, and then unscrewing that threaded rod on the top, and it came out. I don't know why I didn't do that from the beginning. Stubborn. I thought I had a better idea, but I didn't. Okay, so there's this. That's out. And that's the new one. Now I know how to put it in. Sure. Here's the control arm. That's what the bushing looks like. The original bushing. Here's the new one. So you can see this is coming out. This one is so bad. It is definitely reached the end of its life. So we're going to press this bushing, the center bushing out, and then I have to get the sleeve out of there. So let me get the ball joint press. Set this up. Screw this to get it on there. Got a little bit more to go. There. Gun. Socket. Press that rubber out of there. It is. Get this off of here. Stuck. Didn't take much. It was almost out anyway. Now I have to get the rest of that sleeve out of there. It just fell apart. It was so rusted, it just separated. Now, there's different ways you can go about this. You can take a sawzall, cut a slot in this, and then air hammer it out. I'm just going to try to get the air hammer did not, 'cause it's so rusted. Alright, let's see if this will come out. I actually don't think it will, but we're going to try it anyway. Very nice. Okay. Now, just gotta figure out how to get the new one in. It's the right size, it's good. Ordered the right one. It's always a concern. Let's see. What am I going to use to get that in? That. It's pretty clean. I don't have a press, so I have to use a ball joint press. I rarely have a working compressor. 90% of the time it trips the breaker. So, I think I'm going to tap that in. I'm going to get a hammer, get it started. here. Started. It's crooked. Massively crooked. Straight. Alright. Guess I'm going to put this bottom side again. Do this. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. This on the bottom. So, go up in there. Okay, there we go. Now let's just get it where we want it. Okay, let's get a look at it here. That's good. Snug it up. That looks like it's good. I just want to snug it. For this, I'm going to use a wrench. Alright, I want to use a wrench for this, just because if that bushing starts going crooked, I can see it and correct it quickly before it causes any problems. It's already a little crooked. Let me straighten it a little bit. Okay. This side's crooked. Spin this around. Loosen it a little bit. Spin it. Snug it. And tap it. Still not quite right. I think it's better. It's coming off the side. Still coming off the side. This would be better if I had a press. Wanted, obviously. Let's see here. see if I can. I have it this side. Started, so let me see if I can tap it up, straighten it out. Okay. That was good. That's good. All right. Let's get back to pressure. Now, straighten it all out. Straighten it all out. Over. Okay. Good. I think I need to straighten this out. Let's make sure it's good. That looks good. All the way around. Stand it up and watch it. Looks like it's going straight. In a vise. It's going perfectly straight. Looks like it's a little crooked. Let's see what I'm going to do here. Get it straight. Okay, I'm going to tap this edge. So, I'm going to put this down on the floor, and I'm going to smack it. There we straight. Get it straight. A lot of rust in this control arm. All right, straight again. So, set it up. For this way. Set it up for the final push. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Yep. On there. Nice. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Almost there. I'm sweating. This is making me work. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Tiny bit more. Okay. We're in there. Tell you what. When you sweat like I am on a cool day, you're either working hard or you're fat. I am fat. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, maybe a little bit too far, but that's good. It's okay. I can tap it back through a little bit. Bam. Perfect. Perfect. Other thing I wanted to say, I forgot to mention was the way these bushings, the way this arm goes is when it's folded in, you're going down the road, all the pressure goes back on the bushing in that motion. So you want the bushing to be in like this. It's going to stretch this side and compress this side. If I would have turned that to where this was here and this was here, it would have had a lot more movement and it would have worn out a lot faster. So you want to make sure you get it in like this, where it's wanting to push it this direction, and try to compress that and expand that. This is the way you want the bushing to go in. A lot of people don't pay attention to that, but that's what you want to do to get the life out of the bushing, to get a long life out of the bushing. All right, this is ready to go in. Gonna put the transmission mount back in, and that's it. It'll be done. So let me get this back in the car, and I'll show you when it's done. Well, unfortunately, putting it all back together, I got it all back together, but unfortunately, putting it all back together, I found a rust hole that happened when I was taking it apart with the air gun. A bunch of rust fell off and some holes appeared. Let me show you what I got. Around that control arm bushing there. Let me zoom in. Look at all that rust holes there. The rust holes around the back side. It is bad. It is bad. This is not safe. It's so thin all the way around you can't even weld it. Normally I would weld a plate on it or something, but you can't even do it. It's bad. That's unfortunate. It is together. There's the bushing. Here's the transmission mount. It's all in. But it was all for nothing. Can't get it stickered like this. So I won't be doing rear brakes on it. I'm just going to take it back to my mom and see what she wants to do. Probably going to sit in her driveway for a while. But, oh wow. Alright. Well, it's Bob Garage. Thanks for sticking around, listening to me. Alright, bye.